All right, welcome everyone. Thanks for being with us tonight to Simply Real Cleanse, a safe and effective spring clean eating cleanse program. Our new name is Simply Real Cleanse, so if you've joined us before, we did just change our name because we believe this says it all. It's safe and it's still really effective. We're so glad you're listening in because we're really excited about this spring's cleanse, especially. And hang with us tonight. I don't know if you've seen some of our Facebook posts or the emails today, but one of you that's joining us live today is going to win a free cleanse. We'll be giving that name at the end of the webinar, so stick with us. We've already given a few very successful cleanses, and we've made improvements, so this one's better than our past ones. That's why we're so excited about it. We really want you to leave this call with a good understanding of the importance of detoxing for all of us, no matter how healthy we think we are. And detox does not need to be a scary word. We're going to talk about how our cleanse is different from other detoxes that you may have heard about before. This one does not involve liquid fasting, deprivation. There's no hallucinating on our cleanse like other crazy things out there, but it's still really, really effective. We've had great results that we'll talk about a little later on. The spring cleanse is going to begin on April 20th. It's a 7-day cleanse beginning April 20th, so just in time to get yourself feeling great for the summer. I know I'm really looking forward to it. You may have heard about our past cleanses. Maybe you've even participated in one of them. And like I said, the results have been amazing, and we know you're going to have the same success with this spring cleanse that we've got for you. We're going to cover more of the results in a bit, so stay tuned for those. But first off, we want to introduce ourselves. Courtney, Carrie, and I are all holistic health coaches. We're also doTERRA wellness advocates. We've partnered on offering quarterly cleanses because the importance of detoxing is something we all just feel really strongly about. We've all had clients who struggle with weight, struggle with low energy, and know there's a better way to live. By coming together and creating these programs together, the cleanses are even stronger and we can help even more people, which is why we're so excited about it. I'm Angie Jones. I'm a health coach and a huge proponent of a whole foods diet for my clients and myself and my family, which includes 3 6-year-olds. I have first grade triplets. I eat really well the majority of the time. I use non-toxic cleaners and soaps in my home for me and my family, all of our lotions and shampoos, those things. I'm really careful about the products I bring into my home and the products that we use. But I still cleanse myself because we can only control so much in our environment. We all have toxic buildup in our bodies. We're going to share a lot more about that, where it comes from, and why it's important to give our bodies a break and really try to get some of those toxins out at least a few times a year. I personally had fantastic results doing clean eating cleanses. I feel lighter and clearer after I cleanse, and I'm really looking forward to this spring's detox, as I always am. But just to go into summer feeling a little lighter. So Courtney, I want to let you introduce yourself now.
Hello everyone, I am Courtney Greedy, and I'm the mother of 2 rambunctious boys. They are 3 and 6. And I love helping busy women and men drop pounds, optimize digestion, and clear up their skin while finding new, delicious foods and recipes they love. Foods and recipes that taste amazing and just happen to be good for us. I'm passionate about supporting my clients where they are and coaching them towards a fabulous life full of freedom and joy around food. And I did my first whole foods cleanse over 4 years ago, and it helped me figure out so much about my body. It helped me figure out things that were going on in my own life, like my cystic acne and crazy sugar cravings. And no matter where you are on your wellness journey, if you're just getting started or if you've been eating clean for years, our spring cleanse will benefit you. I love doing a cleanse each season because I notice a big reduction in bloating, I notice clearer skin, drastically reduced sugar cravings, and more consistent energy levels. Next, I want you to meet Carrie.
Hello, everybody. My name is Carrie Schmitz, and I am also a health coach and an occupational therapist. I work full-time and have 3 young kids as a single mom, so I need things that are real and simple. So I am super excited about our cleanse, and I really believe in cleansing because, as Angie and Courtney were saying, we can do our best, but there's just only so much that we can control. Even if we eat clean and watch what we bring into our home, just the environment, but it's also relationships that we're in, different toxic situations. Everyone deals with stress, and as a 3-year cancer survivor, I just know how important it is to detox and get all those toxins out of our body. So I am super excited about our webinar tonight. And I'm going to be going through our agenda. So, why cleanse? We'll be going over the symptoms of toxicity, the benefits of cleansing, our spring cleansing focus, and then what makes our clean eating cleanse unique and effective. We will have the full spring 2015 detox details and how you can join us. So I'm wondering, what if this sounds familiar to you? Some symptoms of toxicity. We all have toxicity and inflammation in our bodies, and we may or may not have symptoms that we recognize. But here are a few common symptoms that many people experience and maybe attribute to other things. However, they're likely from the toxic levels and inflammation going on in your gut, which we will explain in more detail in just a bit. But for now, think about the annoying issues you deal with on a daily basis that you may attribute to aging or just accept as a normal part of your busy life, like fatigue. Who does not deal with that? And are you dealing with a 3 p.m. slump like I used to? I would reach for caffeine or sugar to pull me out throughout the day. Or maybe you're waking up after a full night's sleep still feeling tired, or waking up multiple times throughout the night. These can all be signs that your liver and other cleansing organs are just overtaxed. Do you feel like you have an inability to lose weight? Those 5, 10, or 15 pounds you can't seem to get off for the long term no matter what you do? We get it. We really do. It's no fun to try and count calories, counting carbs, do the whole low-fat thing, and exercise like crazy. Then there's depression or anxiety. There's headaches and digestive distress, bloating or digestive upset after you eat, constipation and diarrhea. If these are common for you, we know that this doesn't have to be this way. You can support your digestive system to function better and learn the foods that do and do not work for your unique body. Hormone imbalances. So many of our hormonal systems are interrelated, so if you have any hormonal imbalances of any kind, a good cleanse for your liver and kidneys is so helpful to start getting you back on the right track. Brain fog is another one. This is common. And this is the inability to focus or concentrate. And you can actually do something about this. I hear so many people complaining about this and they feel like there's nothing you can do, but this is not normal. You actually can do so much for this one. And then last but not least, skin issues. Either breakouts, rashes, dryness, acne. Those can all be signs of toxicity and inflammation. So like I said, a lot of us experience some of those annoying symptoms quite a few days of the week, and we just think that's the way it is. But these are actually signs that your body needs to detox. And we should cleanse seasonally for many reasons, which we will get into, especially in the spring. So let's touch on the benefits of a cleanse. When you cleanse the way we will instruct you to, by eating clean, whole foods, You'll reduce the toxins in your body, which helps your organs function at their best. Post-cleanse, your cleansing organs like your liver and kidneys, they'll just be able to handle the toxins you consume much better. And when your body is working hard to deal with all the toxins coming into it from our food, our lotions, our cleaners, the air we breathe, so much of our energy is depleted. But when your liver and whole digestive system are able to work efficiently, you will have much more energy because your body will be able to free up those resources. And of course, we all need more energy in our busy lives. You'll also give your immune system a boost. If you're feeling like you're constantly catching every bug that goes around, or if you have a hard time getting over a cold, this could be why. Did you know that 80% of your immune system is in your digestive tract? And when we detox and heal our guts, we increase our immune functioning. Losing weight is another one. This is a key benefit for a lot of us looking to shed those last 5 pounds or kick off weight loss for the summer and drop the first few pounds. Most of us carry around a lot of toxic waste and inflammation, and doing a good cleanse can release that. You actually have about 5 to 10 pounds of waste stored in your digestive tract on average. It's so gross, but so true. So eating clean and allowing your gut to heal can release that. Weight loss is an awesome side effect. Our past cleansers have lost up to 10 pounds through clean eating, not deprivation. Along with losing weight is kicking those cravings. Craving sweets is a common one that we hear from clients. When you remove refined sugar from your diet and nourish yourself with real whole foods like we do in this cleanse, your cravings will disappear. I know it sounds crazy and almost hard to believe, but it's true. And this is really helpful for people who struggle with cravings and want to kickstart a healthy eating plan, or who are stuck with those last 5 pounds that they can't shake because they cave to the sugar cravings. Especially right now, coming out of the winter and all those comfort foods, a lot of us have cravings that we need to squash. So when you remove the main food allergens from your diet, which we will do in this cleanse, like dairy and gluten, your skin will become clearer and more radiant. And we all want that glow. Of course, no one wants to deal with breakouts that always seem to happen at the worst times, right? Getting rid of brain fog is the last one on this list. Your mental clarity and therefore productivity will improve on this cleanse. Do you wonder why? Junk food actually wears you down. Junk food is not brain food. Sugars and processed junk foods literally change your brain functioning. And if you want to feel great, you must eat great too. So this is not an exhaustive list of benefits of detoxing. It's just a few of the big ones. And in short, you will just feel better and you'll give your body an important break to regroup and avoid disease that can develop as a result of toxicity. I'm going to pass it over to Courtney, who will be going a little bit more into why detox.
All right, well, we keep using the words toxicity and inflammation. So what do we mean by toxicity? What do we mean by inflammation? I want to explain a little more about what is going on in our bodies. Everything we touch, everything we breathe, everything we eat is either creating fuel and energy for us, or it's a toxin causing inflammation in our bodies. And toxins cause inflammation. Why does inflammation matter? Chronic inflammation is responsible for many diseases today, including heart disease, Alzheimer's, many cancers, and more. One of the biggest offenders is sugar. It's a known toxin, and most of us are eating way too much. Pesticides are also a big source of toxins in our food. There's also mercury if we eat fish, and there's chemicals that pose as food ingredients in our processed foods. You know, those things on the labels that you're like, not really sure what that is. Those can be chemicals that our bodies have a hard time assimilating. It can be elements that seep into our food from plastics that we store our food in, or plastics that the people that ship our food across the country store our food in. Or it can be from our nonstick cookware. Other sources of toxins are those that we take into our bodies through our skin, stuff that is in our lotions, our shampoos, laundry detergent, anything we put on our body is absorbed into our bloodstream. Even the air we breathe is another source. And also stress. Actually, stress is one of our biggest daily toxins. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimate that up to 90% of all illness and disease is related to stress. And one thing stress can do is it can kill the good bacteria that live in our intestines. And it's the good bacteria's job to keep our immunity and our digestive health strong, which aids in the detoxification process. The good news is that we'll be addressing simple and effective ways to reduce our stress response and toxic burden during this cleanse. Really, there's no way around it. Everyone in this modern world has detectable levels of toxins in their body. Bottom line is we want to rid our bodies of as much of the toxicity buildup as we can. And a quarterly cleanse is a great way to do that, because even if you are a pretty clean eater, you don't smoke, you wear organic cotton clothes, you sleep on a toxin-free mattress, and you use green cleaners in your home, if you're doing all those things, you're still exposed to toxins on a daily basis. And if you're not doing those things, which honestly I'm not doing all of those things on a daily basis, you're exposed to even more toxins. When we detox, we give our bodies a break and give our digestive systems a chance to reboot and work more efficiently. In the spring, the focus is on cleansing the liver. And this happens naturally when we eat seasonally with lots of spring greens and herbs. But let's face it, most of us don't know what it means to eat seasonally. And if we do know what it means, we aren't doing it consistently. The way the majority of us eat and live makes it difficult for our livers to perform its natural functions optimally. And this can cascade into health concerns. So our liver, if you don't know where our liver is, it's right under your rib cage on the right side. If you just place your hand on your rib cage on the right side, your liver's right under there. Just if you hook your hands under your rib cage, that's where your liver hangs out. And liver is very, very important to our bodies. It's responsible for more than 500 metabolic functions. It filters our blood, it neutralizes waste, it destroys poisons, metabolizes alcohol, aids in digestion, stores vitamins and minerals, and helps maintain hormone balance. And that's just a few. I'm not going to go through all 500 because we'd be here all night. But one really important and fascinating thing that our livers do is our liver regulates fat storage. What that means is when our livers get overwhelmed, when they get overburdened and too many toxins are going through our body, our liver becomes unable to metabolize fat, and losing weight can be extremely difficult, if not impossible. So if you have some resistant weight loss that has just not, you haven't been able to budget, your liver might be playing a part in that. Our livers also filter everything we ingest or everything that comes into our body via the air we breathe or everything we put onto our skin through our blood. And when the liver is overtaxed, it's not able to do its job effectively. And all of our other organs, like kidneys, can become overtaxed, gallbladder. All these things can become overtaxed as a side effect as well. This also can knock our hormonal system out of balance, causing many of the symptoms we talked about earlier. Symptoms like digestive issues, constipation, even low sex drive, hay fever, allergies, low energy, and sensitivity to chemicals. Bottom line, when we cleanse the liver, which we do by the clean eating and other lifestyle suggestions in our cleanse, we are getting our whole body back in balance. We're going to cleanse our liver on this clean eating detox, but you won't have to do anything crazy. You've likely heard of the master cleanse. This is where you subsist on water with lemon, cayenne, and maple syrup for days on end. Or maybe you heard about a friend who drank nothing but green juice for 5 days. And she lost 5 pounds, but she was starving by the end of it, that she just ate everything in sight and gained it all right back and then some. And rest assured, this is not that kind of cleanse. For a safe and effective detox protocol, it should have a gradual approach that reduces inflammation and lessens the toxic load in the body. It should involve enough foods, which means we don't want you to be hungry. You should have enough protein to support the body's detoxification and elimination process. It should also reduce caffeine, sugar, and crowd out the foods that wreak havoc on our system. So you're not going to have to starve or drink only juice or deprive yourself of nourishing whole foods on this cleanse, and you will get results. So I'm going to pass it back to Angie.
All right. Okay, forward on. So now that we've covered a lot of the proven benefits, the reasons for detoxing, I think Carrie and Courtney did an awesome job of taking us through all that. Now we want to give you some real life examples of detox results from our past clean eating cleansers. So overall, we saw a lot of weight loss. We mentioned, up pounds, but the average is about 3 to 5 pounds in weight loss. We saw clients get their sugar cravings under control. A lot of people comment on that, those sugar or carb cravings. We had a lot of comments on the delicious recipes. All are seasonal and they change every time, and people really love them. That's something that they can hold on to and make past the cleanse too. And also how much fun it was to learn, some new things, some new lifestyle habits. So you can read some of the quotes here. Things like feeling great, especially loving the new recipes. I'm not so tired in the evenings. I'm not craving sugar as much after meals. The big decrease in belly bloat. That's a big one too. Someone said down 2 sizes. Hello, skinny jeans. That was really fun. Another person lost 8 pounds. Weight loss again. I was surprised I didn't need or miss the caffeine like I thought I would. So we take out caffeine, which is a big thing for a lot of people. But you will feel so much better after you get through those first couple days of taking out all that caffeine, all that coffee and pop. This is another really, really cool one. This person was able to drop their total cholesterol too. Learning the tools was really, really helpful for her. Okay, and you can have all of these benefits too by joining us in the spring. Our spring cleanse is even better than our previous cleanses, so we spent a lot of time really taking comments into account and making it even better. We really upped the bar. So definitely get ready to make some awesome positive changes. And now I want to cover the details of our Simply Real Spring Cleanse. It's kind of a tongue twister for me. Simply Real Spring Cleanse. Okay, first one, are you going to be hungry? You should not be hungry on this detox. So like Courtney talked about, it's not deprivation. You're going to have enough healthy snack recipes. If you're really hungry in between meals, you'll have, recipes for all of your meals. The purpose of the detox is to nourish with real food. It is not to go hungry. What are you going to eat? We are going to be cutting out all processed foods, all nuts, gluten, dairy, sugar, alcohol, grains, but you will still have plenty of good food options, we promise. So lots of fruits, including things like avocados, tons of great vegetables, seeds, including hemp seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and also clean proteins. By clean proteins, we just know added antibiotics or hormones or anything like that. When are we starting? This 7-day detox will begin on Monday, April 20th. So I believe that is 2 weeks from today. We're going to give you some tips to start on the 16th, which we call pre-detox, the first 4 days, to start easing yourself into the new foods, out of the junk and high allergen foods. It's a good time to start cutting down on caffeine and things like that. So when you start the detox, you'll be, kind of weaning off of caffeine and things like that if you drink a lot of coffee today. We're also going to be giving you a lot of to eat post-cleanse. This is really, really important and really sets our cleanse apart from a lot of others, because really you can undo all the good you did on the detox by jumping into unhealthy foods on the day after the detox ends. And that happens if you're feeling deprived and starving. You can see how quickly that happens, but that won't be the case for you in this cleanse. By removing the major allergen foods for 7 days, which you're going to do, this cleanse also serves as an elimination diet. This is so key to the program because not every healthy food is healthy for all of us. We're all unique. For example, organic eggs, great source of protein. They're easy, they're quick, they're inexpensive, great inexpensive source of protein. But for me personally, I can't do eggs. Just does not work for my body. Figure that out through cleansing. It's a bummer, but I've discovered that they don't digest well for me. They're probably causing inflammation in my body. So I learned that and I don't eat them. So that's a real benefit to taking those foods out. So in the post-cleanse process, by adding foods like eggs, gluten, and dairy back into your diet one at a time, you're going to see right away if it's a problem food for you. And you're going to know what to avoid in the future to avoid inflammation and the side effects you probably don't even notice today. Also kind of, some of that weight loss resistance that you might have. Once you feel great, you're going to recognize really easily when you don't, and you're going to know which foods to stay away from. This is absolutely essential for long-term weight loss. When you eat the real whole foods that support your unique body, you will much more easily maintain your weight. So all those weight loss testimonials that I just shared that people had during the cleanse, that can actually stick and continue. This is not a program where you lose weight for a week and then you gain it all back. As long as you stick to what you've learned, this is a lifestyle ongoing program. We're going to be giving you a bonus coaching call at the end of your program, which is also really valuable because it helps you get through that post-cleanse process successfully, and we want you to succeed long-term. So we'll be coaching you and giving you, the tips, answering that you have to make sure you have all the resources you need to make that happen. We'll be covering all of the kind of nitty-gritty details of the eating plan and the detox guide on a detox kickoff call, which is going to happen next Monday night at 8:30, again, 8:30 Central Time. It's going to be a recording if you can't make it live, but you will have the support you need to get kicked off right away next Thursday successfully. Okay, so again, we're going to, we'll start with kickoff call with clear directions, lots of great detail. You're going to feel prepared and ready to go on day one. We'll also be sending some pre-detox tips, and those will be covered as well on the call. We want everyone to reap the benefits of this awesome plan so you do go into summer looking and feeling your best. We're going to include a 7-day meal plan of delicious whole food meals and snacks for the cleanse. You do not have to follow this meal plan and the recipe if you don't want to. If there's something you don't like, you don't have to make it. It's a great guide for those of us who just like a simple, easy to follow, laid out plan so you don't have to think about it. So that is an option. But we'll have other guides for you as well. So if you just want to take the guides and do it yourself, you can do that too. Along with that, we also include the bonus 7-day plan for the post-detox. This is where you're going to begin to reintroduce food. So really, it's a 14-day meal plan. If we were to build out this plan for you with all of these recipes as a private coaching client, we would be charging almost $250 for that. So it's a huge value. What do you do when you have a question on the cleanse or you need someone to push you to stay with it? That's what our private Facebook group is for. Courtney, Carrie, and I will be monitoring the group to ensure everyone is motivated and getting their questions answered. This is a really fun part of the detox. This is the community element. It adds a lot of fun to the week. We couldn't even attach a dollar value here because really you have unlimited access to 3 health coaches. And thinking about the past cleanses we've given, there are constantly questions being answered, and people have great questions about different products that they're buying or should be buying, or what would you choose, or what do you think about this? And we're constantly in there answering all those questions. So we couldn't even attach a value to that. You'll also be getting a daily email from us in your inbox every single morning. Lots of additional tips, motivation, pointers. That's almost $100 value. Like I talked about, the most important parts of doing a detox is how you come off the detox. You don't want to undo all the progress you've made on day 8. So we're going to give you that free 30-minute coaching to make sure everyone is set up for success and to continue with the real whole foods that your body's craving. This is a $67 value. So you're going to get all of this instruction and only $87 when you join this group cleanse. This is our early bird price, so to get the full cleanse package for $87, you want to sign up before April 11th, which is this Saturday. That's when our early bird pricing is going to be good through. To sign up, just watch your inbox. You'll get an email from us later on with a link to sign up. You can also visit simplyrealcleanse.com for all the details, a lot more information there. That site will be up soon as well, but just watch your inbox for an email from us. April 12th and on, right up until April 20th. You can still sign up, and we always have people signing up right up until the very end, but the price does go up. It's going to go up to $117. So it's best to jump in at the early bird price. All right, I am going to pass it off to Carrie to give us a summary. I think I'm passing it off to Carrie, or I'll just do it. Maybe she's on mute. So in summary, we've covered a lot of information tonight. So let's quickly review the benefits of detoxing. You're going to reduce the toxins, increase your energy, strengthen your immune system, jumpstart weight loss, or finally get rid of those last few pounds. Kick your sugar cravings and those carb cravings. You can clear up your skin and so many more benefits when you clear out the junk and support your digestive system to function optimally. All those great things that Courtney explained to us. We do recommend detoxing seasonally. It's what we do ourselves in a gentle, safe, yet effective whole foods cleanse. You can join us for $87 through Saturday or $117 after that. All right, now we're going to leave some time for questions. Courtney, are you still there?
I am. Can you hear me?
All right, I can, yes.
Good. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to try an experiment. I've been working on something. So we really wanted to have a website to point you guys to right away so you could just go ahead and sign up right at the end of this. But we were having some technical difficulties this afternoon. So I just tried to insert a button. I'm not seeing anything come up, but I do have a URL for you. So if you go to www.tinyurl.com, so tinyurl.com, www.tinyurl.com/simplyrealcleanse. That should get you to a page where you can enroll. It'll answer more of your questions, and that should help you out if you're ready to get started right away and don't want to wait on an email, because I know sometimes it's easier just to get it done and not have to wait for the email. So we've had a few questions pop up, but if you have any more, go ahead and type them into the box and we'll get to those. So we would love to have you join us on this cleanse. Not only will you get the how-to instructions, including meal plans, recipes, shopping lists, you'll also get the personal access to 3 board-certified integrative nutrition health coaches. And that's in the kickoff call, the Facebook forum, and your own private coaching call to finish out the cleanse. And beyond the health benefits of the detox itself, what you learn will serve you and your loved ones for a lifetime. So why settle for low energy when you can jump out of bed ready to make your dreams a reality? And I want to do the drawing, and then we'll get to the questions. So while we were on, I did the drawing, and Aslin, I hope I'm saying that right, AISLINN, you were the lucky winner. So the best way would probably be to email me, Courtney, at glowfamilywellness.com, or get in touch with one of us if you know one of us and want to reach out to someone you know. Just reach out to whoever you know, and we will get you signed up for your free cleanse. So congratulations, and thank you all. We had over 13 people. We had 13 last I checked. Yeah, 13 people that were on live. So Thank you for joining us. And let's see what these questions are. So,
Yeah.
when would we receive the list of foods? So we kick off on Monday, and so you would receive them by the kickoff call on Monday. So you would have all your materials, and that's probably when they would come, is Monday afternoon sometime, so a week from tonight. Monday what would that be?
13th.
13th, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, so by Monday the 13th, you're going to get the detox guide, you're going to get the cheat sheets, you're going to get the recipes and the shopping lists. So you'll have a full week to, read the guide, do your shopping, and even start making some of your meals if you wanted to.
Yeah. And another question, how often do you eat? Is it like other diets where you have to eat every 2 hours? And we really encourage you to listen to your body. If your body is telling you you're really hungry, then eat. And we'll give you some hints on how to tell if you're really truly hungry or if you're just using food as entertainment, because it's pretty common to do that, or if you're just eating out of habit, like eating when your kids eat. And if you feel like you need to eat every 2 hours, that's totally fine. We encourage you to eat as often as you need to on this cleanse.
Yeah, I'll say the meal plan is set up as breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then there are optional snack recipes if you need them. But like Courtney said, you kind of, listen to your own hunger cues and figure out when you are really hungry. And if you can eat 3 times a day and that works for you, then that's just fine.
And another question, I see lemons on the program. I am allergic to vitamin C. Will that inhibit the cleanse? And if you're allergic to vitamin C, I would imagine that you know the foods that contain vitamin C. There are a lot of them. So I would say reach out to one of us and let's talk it over. Let's have a conversation about that. Angie, do you have anything to say on allergic to vitamin C?
I think you would still be able to do it because of, some of the recipes you might just have to make substitutions for, but it would, if you do know which foods it is that you stay away from, I think we can definitely help you with that. But yeah, definitely reach out to us, and I agree. Let's just have a conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, and the last question, what if I don't have Facebook? And if you don't have Facebook, that's totally fine. You will still have us by email, and you can reach out whenever you have a question or need support. The Facebook forum is great because a lot of us are on there, and there's usually a conversation going there. But if you don't have it, you'll still get amazing results. The handbook is very comprehensive. Your recipe guide, your shopping list, you'll get all of that. Facebook is just an added thing if you like to be in conversation with people.
Yep, we've definitely had cleansers in the past that were not on Facebook. And then when questions come up, you just, hit reply to your daily email, and we'll answer that too.
Yep, and that's all the questions I'm seeing.
Okay, well, maybe just give it one more minute. I know there's always a delay on our webinar from the time you might type something in to the time we'll see it. So maybe we'll give it just another minute before we stop the broadcast. If you have any other questions that come up, please reach out. We'll be happy to help. You will be getting an email from us with the recording, as well as an email instructing you on how to sign up. And please feel free to just hit reply, and we'll definitely get back to you.
Okay, we do have one more question. Marina is asking, what is the tiny URL site? Do you have that again, Courtney?
I do, yes. It's www.tinyurl.com/simplyrealcleanse.
Okay, I'm trying to type it in here. tinyurl.com/simplyrealcleanse.
SIMPLY.
Yeah, simplyrealcleanse. Okay. .com. I'm assuming no, it wouldn't be. No, tinyurl.com/simplyrealcleanse. Okay.
Right.
I'll put that in. And I hope it's right. Courtney, check it out. Make sure I did it right.
It was working on my end.
I checked it out. It's working. It looks good.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
All right. Well, thanks again, everyone, so much for joining. We hope to see you on our cleanse, and we hope to be speaking with you next Monday night.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for coming. Take care.
Bye.